Tonight's other big story, Maricopa County Attorney Andrew Thomas files a criminal complaint against a sitting county judge. And he's even requested that judge appear to give fingerprints and have his mugshot taken. No word yet if the judge will comply. It's the latest legal attack by the county attorney, who's accused judges and county leaders of a criminal conspiracy. Joe Dana has more. And Joe, any idea if the judge will actually be arrested?
Well, we can tell you this. This is all based on what the county attorney is alleging. And as you're about to hear, he says the sheriff could have arrested the judge this morning.
To be clear, the sheriff had a right to arrest this judge today. We did not do that. We're not that's not what this is about. We are trying to uphold the rule of law in Maricopa County.
County Attorney Andrew Thomas accuses presiding criminal Superior Court Judge Gary Donahoe of 3 felonies: hindering prosecution, obstructing a criminal investigation, and bribery of a public servant. But do you have evidence today that this judge was involved in bribery?
He's been charged with that. We would not have charged him, and I've tried to describe without fully litigating this in the media the basis of that charge.
Thomas says the charges are related to benefits that could be reaped by the construction of a new court tower. What benefits those may be, whether financial or otherwise, Thomas will not say. The sheriff's office has tried to investigate allegations of wrongdoing connected to construction of the new tower. Thomas alleges a group of judges, including Donahoe, conspired with the county board to protect anyone involved from prosecution. And in another matter, the Don Stapley case, Thomas accuses the judge of not disclosing a conflict of interest.
Just because somebody is a member of the judicial branch doesn't entitle them to obstruct justice, to protect themselves or their friends.
Thomas says by filing a criminal complaint, he'll be able to subpoena other judges, court employees, and supervisors. We've also just learned that presiding Judge Barbara Mundell has passed on 2 indictments of county supervisors to Pima County to handle them. Those were announced yesterday. So clearly the court is trying to separate itself of some of these issues now that these judges are in these complaints. So I can tell you Thomas would say they're not separating themselves enough.
So, Joe, Judge Donahoe has obviously had a number of run-ins with Andrew Thomas and the sheriff. You know, some people are just going to believe this is payback.
Yeah, you know, it was Judge Donahoe who ordered that snooping detention officer to give a public apology. That incident is named in today's probable cause statement. We know the sheriff was livid about it. Donahoe has also been a leading voice among several judges who have complained on and off for more than a year that Arpaio's office has failed in a very basic responsibility: to get criminal defendants to court. And ironically, the judge argued that the sheriff was obstructing justice. By not getting inmates to court, it delayed jurors' schedules and victims and others. I asked the sheriff about that today. He says these are apples and oranges. He says they're not. He doesn't believe they're related.
All right, Joe, thanks. We'll see how this one plays out.